Welcome to Ninon Speaks. I'm your host, Ninon de Rosa, and my co-host is AJ Dean. Sit back and enjoy the show. Welcome to Ninon Speaks, and of course we have many different guests on, and every one of them look beautiful than the next. It's just this woman looks so gorgeous, absolutely amazing. You your best. But before we go any further, let me introduce you to AJ, who is my co-host, and she's going to introduce our guest today, and two beautiful photographs of one woman, but very different photographs. Go ahead, AJ.
Yes, hello. It's my great honor. Hello, Ninon. It's my great honor to introduce Taradise Bizub. She is the burlesque queen of New Jersey, and Taradise has also the founder of House of Noir. So, and we want to talk about that. And she's had amazing roles on TV and film. She's done theater and burlesque and performed all over. It's really amazing to have her. Welcome, Taradise. How are you?
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. How are you guys doing tonight?
Very great. Taradise, what made you get into this business? Because you are absolutely beautiful, and
Thank you so much. My journey to burlesque is actually quite interesting. I trained since I was 4 years old as a ballerina. I mean, point shoes and all. I went to performing arts high school in New York City and college as well, a little bit of college in there. And my body is pretty curvy, and ballerinas, not so much. They don't really like that. So I wanted to do something that was that wanted to support the arts and whatnot, but it was ballet. It shunned my body. It really hated my body. So I wanted something that celebrated it. And burlesque literally does all of that, checks my box off, where it celebrates any shape, any size, check. You still get to be creative, check. You get to choreograph, check. You get to be one with the audience, check. So I just fell right into place.
You managed to get everything you wanted to do all in one place. We have our other guest just arrived. We're having little technical problems there. AJ, would you like to introduce Miss Botero?
Yes, this is Miss Botero. She is from France, and she is a burlesque performer and entertainer. She's actually a legend in Europe. She has toured America, and I know that she would like to do that again one day, and I hope she does. Miss Botero, it's lovely to see you. How are you? And welcome.
Oh, thank you. It's really nice to be with you.
Where are
fine.
you?
Excuse me?
Where are you? Are you
in
New Jersey? Where are you?
I'm in France. I'm like 35 miles from Paris.
So you're coming in from France. So that means you've got this is the middle of the morning or night for you. That's what I was trying to find out.
4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning, actually.
AJ, you got this woman up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Touche to you. Because you look amazing, absolutely amazing. So we have two burlesques that are in different countries doing different things, but actually doing the same. And yes. Of course, this is perceived differently. Mr. Taradise, how do you pronounce your name?
Taradise.
It's Taradise. It's like paradise, but with a T.
All right, Taradise and Paradise. Okay. Do you perform all over America, or where do you perform?
Yeah, I mean, I've performed all over America. I've actually done something in Canada as well. So I guess you could say international, but just from Canada.
It's okay. That's still international.
That's right.
It's still. So have you two ever met each other before?
No, it's our first time meeting. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. Only mountains never meet.
Yeah, because you're both from two different countries, but doing the same thing. Now, do you both, I mean, you haven't seen each other, but is it different in Europe as it is done in America? What is the difference?
There used to be a real difference, but now I think things are pretty much leveling on the American standards. We'll always have our European twist, and especially our French twist, excuse me. But things are leveling, except for me, because I'm old school and I'm typical French.
You're typical French, you're old school. So where have you performed, and what has been, one of your gracious moments that you felt through your career?
Let me think back. I'm over 40 years of career. I've performed all over,
I'm not
actually.
going to hold you out because that would be awfully rude, but
Old enough for 40 years of career, and I started really, really underage,
okay.
actually. Being a plus-sized girl gives you certain assets that will allow you to pass as a grown-up woman.
Really? And so you use that to your advantage, right?
I did.
Yes.
So I did travel a lot. I did Asia, US, of course, some South of America, some, I went to Lebanon, I went to South Africa, etc., etc.
Where did you perform in Lebanon?
Lebanon, oh, I performed on the coast.
I know the coast, Rauchi, very well. I lived in Beirut for 2 years.
I was in Beirut, not very far from Beirut, in the suburbs, but near the sea.
How beautiful. How beautiful. Did you like it there?
Very much.
Yes, because the whole culture of living there is absolutely, it is so different compared to America or Europe. But then also, you know, Europe is very different to America. So Taradise, have you traveled Europe at all?
Yeah, I actually went to Paris, France about 2 years ago. It was one of my lifelong dreams just to go there and experience. And I actually know a photographer over there. And while I was there, I brought one of my costumes, and he was able to shoot me there. So I was able to enjoy the culture. And I wish I got to see a little bit more burlesque, but saw, you know, the standard, I guess, the Moulin Rouge and Crazy Horse and stuff. So I guess that's pretty touristy, isn't it?
It's very touristy, but at the same time, did you look at it as, you know, as a professional, because that's what you are, as being something very different? You know, did they do it in a different way, or was it basically the same?
I will tell you this, I still have dreams from the Crazy Horse show. It is remarkable, and not even like performance-wise, the dancers were impeccable, like not even just performance-wise, but connecting with the audience. I thought that was really, really amazing. But the lighting, that should be an award in itself. The lighting at Crazy Horse, good God. It's magic.
It is that signature thing. They dress women with lights.
Incredible.
Well,
incredible.
So lights is very important. But
new.
Have you been at the Crazy Horse?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I don't absolutely have the body for the Crazy Horse, unfortunately, but because there are standards. All the ladies dancing over there have surgery done, usually, to look exactly almost the same.
Wow.
I feel like I saw in like when I was there, it was like, do you want to be a Crazy Horse dancer? And it was like your areola has to be a certain size. Like it is very like to a T.
Yeah, it's all that's like the bluebird dancers. That was the blue. Remember, you say the same thing. The blue dog. If you didn't kick the right way, and if you didn't turn the right way, you were out the door. You were gone. A lot of discipline and a lot of. They used to have that, I believe, in Vegas, but they're not as strict in Vegas, but not now anyway. But they used to really be very, very strict in the. I'm going to say olden days, I guess. I don't know, because now it's different music and has different tone. Do you like how it is now or what it was like before? Because they've changed things a lot. Either one of you can answer.
I think things need to change. Like we say, other times, other ways.
Yes.
And it's a good thing. If you don't adapt to the new era, I think you're pretty much a dinosaur of some sort. So yeah, adapt yourself. And if they ask you to be uber professional, to be on the top of the top, strive your best.
Yes.
Well, you'll lose your job. I mean, here in cabaret, if you don't work, and I mean hard work, there's no place for you.
I think what you're saying is there's so much competition out there. There's a lot of competition, and if you don't have it together, you know. But that is like anything. You reach the, you know. It's like anything you do, whether you're singing or performing or what you're doing, doesn't make any difference. Or even if you've got a company, you've got to be on the top, absolutely. AJ, you're smiling away. Then I know you have a question you want to ask.
I do. I love both of you are gorgeous, and you also look gorgeous tonight, Ninon. I want to give kudos to you. I wanted to ask Taradise, what is the beautiful inspiration behind the look tonight? You look absolutely elegant. Is it for a particular reason?
Stop, but keep going. It is actually Georgette Dante. She is my living burlesque legend. I will be appearing in her movie starring her mother, Legends of Burlesque, Delilah Dante. And I actually have a photo reference. Let's see if I got it a little bit right.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Wait,
That
let me
is
get it right.
so
Let me get it.
beautiful.
It's going to be so, Georgette, you're going to be so excited when you see what's up here. You are going to love this. Oh
So I'm, playing tribute to her because I really want to get in character with her. And yeah, I'm excited. I haven't seen Georgette in, oh my gosh, like 2 years because of this coronavirus situation. But we keep in touch often. And I sent her my look before. I was like, do you approve? Are we good? And she was she approved, stamp of approval. So that is GD Productions. And just send that good energy because we're going to start producing as soon as we can.
Absolutely. Georgette is very fussy. Believe me, she knows exactly how she wants something. Unless she gets it how she wants it, she will not stop. So she's, Taradise, where are you? Are you in Vegas or where are you?
I'm in New Jersey. I'm a Jersey girl.
So they have burlesque in New Jersey?
So they do have burlesque in New Jersey. Not as much as just the hop, skip, and a jump to New York right over there. I'm about 20 minutes from Manhattan, so it's actually quite easy for me to get in and out. It's just cheaper to sleep in New Jersey. If I can get to New York, way cheaper, man. I used to live in Manhattan and I paid, and this is like a few years ago, but I paid $600 for a 2-bedroom with 3 roommates. So I lived in the living room and that was $600 and that was a while ago. So it was wild.
It's probably $1,000 or $2,000 now.
Oh yeah, easy.
Or more.
More, I mean, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, between both of you, do you still practice and do you still, keep yourself informed of what's going on this day and age? Do you both sort of keep up with what's happening because of the changes and also because you would like the work as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to, or you're forgotten very quickly if you don't stay updated and active and show yourself from time to time, publish some pictures and some news, even if it's, I went to the dairy and bought some milk. Some people are happy to learn that. But practicing, yeah, you need this.
Miss Botero, you look absolutely beautiful tonight. Is this look part of your new act or a new performance? Can you tell us about your look tonight?
Oh, it's very glamorous, blue. And I'm very into pastel colors actually. So this is part of the new character I'm the new Miss Botero out of COVID soon, I hope. And yes, with pastel colors.
You're really with it because I'm in Vegas. I'm in where everybody else wants to be actually, but they're not performing here just yet. But the hair color that even people that aren't performing, they've got these wild colors that are going on. But I happen to like all that. I happen to like that difference. So both of you look very, very different. Also very, very much the same. You look a little bit more you look a little bit more on the old movie side. Remember all the glamorous movie stars and everything that that was amazing look. So what
I think it's more my age.
Well, you're right. I don't know. Well, maybe I think so, but I think it's more what you want, not what somebody else wants. I think it's more what you feel comfortable in, how you feel good to perform and to get your look together, because then people will recognize you and know who you are. So you've got to keep that kind of look going, Yeah.
Do you? And not many people could pull off blue hair, but it's those eyes that really work, girl.
Well, look, amazing, absolutely. Well, both of you look amazing. Now, one of you teach the younger generation of burlesque.
Yes, I do.
You do?
I do. Yes, of course.
And how are they perceiving it and how do they like it? And are you teaching them how it is this day and age? Or are you teaching them a little bit of the old way that they used to do it? Because the old way was so beautiful.
Yes, I teach both actually, because the old way is the royal path to the new way.
Yes,
I
yes.
think it is. It's our roots. If you don't have roots, how can you thrive? There's
Yeah.
no way.
So
There's no way you grow and be a beautiful tree if you don't have those solid roots well planted in the ground. Ground yourself. So yes, I do teach. I even teach them historical burlesque. I teach them the history. I go back to the roots deep down of burlesque. And then I work on theatrical burlesque, because burlesque comes pretty much from theater. Or
very much.
Not only, but burlesque is as old as humanity, actually. As long as the human being has been able to laugh and make fun one of another, there has been burlesque.
Absolutely. Have you written any books or done anything like that? Have you written a book or done a biography of yourself? Either one of you?
I'm thinking about it. I've been asked many times, and when I'm really retired, I may consider it, I think.
I don't think you're ever going to retire. You're going to keep going. Taradise, have you written a book, or are you going to? Or?
No, I've not written a book, but you know what? Everyone's journey is different, and I'm sure people would like to hear it, you know? You know, just like my co-host said as well, like it's important to know where the foundation comes from, because you need to show honor and respect for who paved the path for us to be able to do this art, you know? Like Georgette, I mean, I'm using her as my example because she's my muse. Like, she's literally traveled everywhere with clothes on her back and performed and sold the houses. And that is a generational thing with her family as well. So if it wasn't for her doing that circus act and like the amazing things she did, there would be no platform for that type of performance now, you know? So it all comes from somewhere. You know, you think you're doing little things here and there, you're actually doing huge things for the future. So
it's like the Olympics, you carry the torch.
Absolutely.
Pretty much.
Keeping it together. Either one of you, do you have anything coming up now? The COVID-19 has kind of departed the way, it seems. I don't know if it has or hasn't, because they keep saying, well, Mars coming back under a different name. I have no idea what's going on. But are you doing anything, Taradise?
I have, I'm sorry, I'm afraid I didn't really get the question.
Question was, do you have any performances or anything coming up?
Oh, yes. I have some plans, and excuse me, I hope that with COVID I can carry them on. But actually, it's really calm. It's awfully calm. But I'm supposed to be in Croatia next month. And
how fabulous.
Yes, to go to Croatia for a festival where I'm a jury. And then in the summer, I don't know. I don't have really plans. I was supposed to go US and do a little tour, but I think that will not happen. Maybe in August, because I'm mentoring for GLCC, Golden Legend Championship Challenge, organized by Gabriella Mays herself. She's a legend also, one of the in US. And so I'm supposed to be there.
So you have a lot to say to give to the everybody that's doing it now, but also for the younger generation, and also to keep the burlesque going, you know, to keep the movement out there, to keep people still doing it, because it's something that's very beautiful and done very, very well. It always has been. And it's just something that should never disappear. But with this COVID thing, everything's kind of disappearing. Right, AJ?
Yes.
Sorry, please.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just thinking that lots of things happened. We had wars, 2 world wars. Burlesque almost disappeared, but it always came back.
Yes.
We're here.
Come back, don't we? We always, you know, all these crazy things happen, and and we always come back. We always survive. It's funny how people are, isn't it? They can't get rid of us, can they?
No. First thing, we're women. It's a women's thing, and women are strong. So of course it'll come back. Second thing, it's entertainment. Everybody needs entertainment, especially after dark ages.
Yes.
after COVID, everybody will want to be entertained. So COVID, burlesque will be there.
And also, you cannot keep the entertainers down. You know,
Oh no.
it's in your blood, and you know you want to be out there. And whether you get paid or don't get paid, it doesn't. They still want to be on stage, whether they're singing or dancing or whatever they're doing. They still want to be out there. It's just how they have this in their blood, don't they?
Yes.
I
Tara,
wanted to ask Taradise, could you tell us about, you're the founder of House of Noir. Is that still something you're working on?
Yeah, I'm one of the founding members of the House of Noir. Pearl Noir, the legendary Pearl Noir. She is our mother and has founded our house. It is pretty amazing, actually. She is the best mentor. I mean, I've been very, very lucky and able to, you know, train with a bunch of performers, whether they're burlesque or ballet or anyone. But Pearl Noir has a gift unlike anyone I've ever encountered. She moves like water and floats like air with zero dance training. Yeah. It is all self-taught, but it's from the heart. It is a healing type of process and meditation when you perform with her. We actually performed at Burlesque Hall of Fame with for the best large group, and we won that year. And then we did a beautiful step down. Everything is choreographed by her. Everything is envisioned with her. And yeah, I'm very honored to be a part of it. Yeah.
I bet you are. She's such a beautiful human being at the same time. She shines. She has something. She radiates, you know, she has something.
Yeah, it's incredible.
She is. She is.
I wanted to ask you, how did you both meet Georgette? You both know Georgette, Dante. How did you meet her?
I've met Georgette. She was with some very good friends of mine who happened to be very good friends of hers. And so I was introduced to her, and we clicked almost immediately because she has that very friendly way of embracing people. And okay, come on, girl, we're going to go thrift shopping together. Come on, hop up in my van. And you know what? Nobody goes in my van. Maybe 5 people went in my van in 15 years. So be happy. You're lucky. Oh, let's go thrift shopping. I have those discounts and those discounts. And then we'll go for food. And magic happens.
Taradise, have you been in her van? And if you have, can you explain her van? I mean, I would, but I want you to explain it because I saw it a few weeks ago. And what? Wow.
Oh my God. That van.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Tell them.
It is, first of all, it's a home, it's a museum. It is legendary. So when you go in, when you open the double doors right there, right away, it's all like zebra leopard print. But then when you look up, it's hand painted murals that she has done. And then when you look everywhere else, there's pictures of everyone she's ever seen. I am very honored that I'm in there too. But like and then just like you were saying before, she'll whip out clothes and be like, this is for you. This is for you. She will give you literally the thong off of her body.
Yes.
Like she will give you whatever she's like, this is supposed to be for you, but she doesn't do that for everybody. So
no.
Yeah, it's very, very, very special.
If either one of you wanted to change something in the burlesque arena, what would you change? Taradise, what would you change?
That has so many layers to that, doesn't it? I mean, right away, just right off the top of my head, God, where's the union? Where is the union?
Yes.
You know, it's just for bottom line of equal pay for equal product you're giving out. You know, like there's a lot of, there's so many more things. I'm sure I'm not doing it the question justice, but right off the top of my head, we have a very tight community. So word will get around if someone's performing a show or doing a private gig, and they're like, hey, this guy reached out to me, wants 2 acts for X amount of dollars. What do you guys think? What's going on? But if someone's not in the industry, or even worse, doesn't really understand the art and what it is, they'll be like, well, here's $200 for a 10-minute act.
And I know this is all very true because I was talking to a young lady in Vegas here. And because we have so many, many artists living in Vegas, it's really, really hard. But she was telling me that about 15, 20 years ago, maybe more, that she used to get, say, an average of 2,000 a week. Now
Oh, yeah.
And now she's lucky if she gets 200 a week.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And I thought it would be the opposite. I thought it would be, you know.
No, not true. When I was working in Vegas in 1992, I was working 6 months every day, 8-hour shifts, 3 shows to 4 shows per hour. We were on a minimum wage of $500 per day, plus tips. And tips, believe me, were tips.
Yeah, of course, of course.
You had somebody shoveling them off the stage for you.
Yeah, but you had, because they appreciated what you did and they love what you did. That doesn't happen now, right?
I was one of those who had the less money because I was really the big girl. I was bigger than today. And those little skimpy, tight ass and beautiful tit ladies, they were making really good money. I was so happy for them and so proud of them because we're doing it in such a clean way.
Yes.
It was really beautiful art, really beautiful.
You were proud to do what you were doing.
Oh, yes, definitely. There's no shame to have.
We don't have much time left. I want to get both of your information. Taradise, how can anybody reach you and what is the information you'd like to give out?
So I'm on Instagram, Facebook, my website, taradise.net, Taradise Burlesque at Instagram, Facebook. Find me there.
So
and Venmo.
All over social media, that's where you are.
Yeah, all the social media and Venmo. Did I say Venmo? Venmo.
Botero, where are you?
Venmo.
Oh, me, I'm in France, but you can catch me on social medias. Facebook, Instagram, pretty much. I'm some few others, but I never put my feet over there. So pretty much Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, and it'll be under the name Miss Botero.
Miss Botero, yeah.
Oh, Botero. I'm trying to say it that way. I'm trying to get you, by the end of this whole interview, I've got your names right. But that's part of how things happen. We're all out here. AJ, what would you like to say? We've got a little minute left.
I just love our guests today. You're both gorgeous ladies. You both have special qualities in the burlesque world. Thank you so much for being who you are. And Ninon, I want to let you know that Ninon, you're loved too. You are in Georgette's van as well. There's a picture of you. Do you know that you're on the Hall of Fame?
The Hall of Fame, oh my goodness, I became famous. Georgette. How can anybody ever not like this woman? This woman came on my show. I have another show called Vegas Live with Ninon, and this woman came on, Georgette comes on, and she's got a bottle of tequila, glasses. She has the lime and also the salt. And we actually had a drink on set. It was something very unusual. We don't usually drink on set, but this was one of those. But that's typical her. And she's got the whole thing all in the bag and everything. Absolutely amazing. But I just want to thank both of you for doing what you're doing and keeping up the image of burlesque, which is the beautiful, beautiful, I call it like the old-fashioned way of dressing, where people dressed up and they look gorgeous, just walking into a hotel or walking. They were all so glamorous in days. Now we got flip-flops and shorts and tennis shoes.
That's the.
I don't quite understand it.
If I may say, that's why I do not like being seen before or after a show.
Yes.
Mister.
Yeah, and I agree with that. That is very, very important. And, but this flip-flop and stuff. So when you keep this presentation up, and we all know how hard it is for the makeup. And both of you, got full makeup on. You both look absolutely wonderful. You look gorgeous. But
just a little chapstick. Just a little chapstick.
Yes, exactly.
Just a touch of chapstick.
I know what it is to get ready.
I love it all. Thank you so much.